It's bare already in some places.
A lot to consider right now.
Yeah, and it's not bad for the entire coastline, the Atlantic coastline of Florida, to be ready, because really the path is very uncertain, and that's because of the small, compact size of this hurricane, easily influenced by conditions that we'll talk about in just a second. But let's take a live look at our weather right now. That's absolutely beautiful. Low 80s right now in Hamilton, in the mid to upper 80s through Birmingham as well as Summerton right now. So it's been a beautiful day, crystal clear blue skies. Temperatures fairly comfortable this evening. Not a drop of rain on Storm Team radar right now, but that's a big difference from what we're tracking in the tropics right now. Here's Dorian right now, a Category 1 hurricane, winds sustained at 85 miles per hour, moving north-northwest at around 13 miles per hour, but it is going to start to veer off to the west towards Florida, and here's why. We're going to have this ridge of high pressure start to build in the Atlantic over the next several days. Just how strong this ridge is, that's going to determine where this rather small hurricane goes. It's going to be, because of the compact size of Dorian, that means it's going to rapidly intensify very quickly, and it's also going to be maneuvered really drastically due to whether or not this ridge builds. If it's a strong ridge, it's going to make more of this southerly turn once it starts to make this westward turn, and it'll impact the more southern coast of Florida. If it's weaker, then the storm will track farther north and west over the coming days and impact farther up the coast and the northern coast of Florida, closer towards Jacksonville. So looking at the spaghetti plots, we're finally starting to get a little bit better agreement really throughout the end of the weekend. The models are in good agreement on where it'll approach the Florida coastline, but where exactly it'll make landfall still really yet to be determined here with the models as we move into the Labor Day holiday. From there, we're in pretty good agreement that it'll start to hook up to the north and east around that ridge of high pressure. So looking at the official track from the National Hurricane Center, this is going to be a major hurricane by the time we get into this weekend, Category 3 through about Saturday, and then by the end of the weekend on Sunday, Category 4 as it eyes the Florida coastline, landfall anywhere from Jacksonville all the way down through Miami, most likely somewhere in between Daytona Beach and West Palm Beach, Florida, and then from there it'll continue to weaken rapidly. As I've been mentioning, this is a small hurricane, so while it'll rapidly intensify, it's also going to rapidly weaken once it starts to interact with land. So by Tuesday, we'll see this as a Category 1 storm and rapidly weakening from there. Taking it back a little closer to home, it is going to be a beautiful evening tonight and slightly cool again once you wake up tomorrow morning. We'll be in the low 60s, even some upper 50s in Jasper as well as Coleman. 59 is what you'll wake up to. We'll warm up nicely tomorrow afternoon. It'll be slightly warmer tomorrow as our winds start to shift out of the east. They've been out of the north. That's why it's so nice outside. We'll be in the upper 80s, low 90s, and we're going to get progressively warmer as we move throughout the weekend. Looking at Futurecast, Dorian is not going to impact the Gulf Coast this holiday weekend. We could see a few stray showers along the Florida Panhandle on Saturday, but in central Alabama, we stay dry through the holiday weekend with only a stray shower possible on Sunday and Monday. High school football games looking great both tonight and tomorrow. It is going to be a little warmer tomorrow evening, but tonight very comfortable. We'll be in the 70s throughout the games. Our holiday weekend looking fabulous. Only a slight chance of rain. It is going to be progressively warmer as we move throughout the weekend. A little bit more humidity on Sunday as well, with a stray shower possible both Sunday and Monday.